What it do? Your boy 2 1's back at it again. YouTube don't be having a problem, but somebody seem to have a problem with it with the video. But that's okay though. Brings me to my next message. They never had your best interest at heart. A lot of people did. Just understand that the diamond that you are, that's shining, is exactly the diamond that people knew you were. That's why you are always downplayed. When somebody accomplishes something and they can't focus on that accomplishment, they got to say that it's better than yours. Or it's yeah, I did this, it's better than the main character all the time. Pay attention and think about who is trying to control the narrative, who is trying to destroy you or to take you, who understood and knew that you had the gifts you had or knew your purpose in life. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody has your best interest, but the minute you stop taking interest in it, everything will start to make sense to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said before, what is the main thing that people do in this world? When they're doing something, they want to look to see what the audience thinks or what somebody else thinks. You understand what I'm saying? I only think about one person in that crowd. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing it for an audience. I'm doing it for one person. But I'm helping others. We all are. You're doing it for your people, but you're doing God's work. You understand what I'm saying? He is watching. And he has seen everything that you have overcome in your life. Everything that everybody's done. It it only makes you stronger. That's what it does. You rebuild yourself and then you become unrecognizable to those who thought that you would never amount to nothing or be anything in life. And that is those are the ones who never had your best interest, and those are the ones who are doing everything to try to stop you. It's not a stranger that's probably flagging you. You understand what I'm saying? It could be, but I'm just saying. You irritate people. People want you to go away. They want earth angels to go away. Because you know what you do? You expose the demon in them. There was a devil beneath that skin all the time. And you bring it out. It's something that they have to deal with. You don't need to put that on your shoulders. You don't need to put that on your shoulders. It's just that simple. They never had your best interest at heart. But you got the heart of gold, the potential to accomplish anything. It's all positivity. My channel is universal. So I don't see myself staying in a particular lane all the time. It could be motivational speaking, spiritual, psychic investigation. I don't do celebrity, but I might throw something in there or say something that I think about. You understand? That's just who I am. You understand? Just put some hey, just to put it in perspective, that's just what I feel like I bring to the table. And I compete with me. I try to find out what I'm not doing. How can I outdo myself? That's what y'all got to do. It's when the world turns cold, create you a new one. Even if you got one or two or three people in it with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want you to stay in these toxic situations. I keep telling y'all, people are fighting to keep you connected to somebody that could have possibly destroyed your life. You understand what I'm saying? But teach his own. The great divide is this. The times that are coming, what they are looking for is for the rich to become richer and the poor to become poor. Split it. The great divide. That's nothing that you've seen in this world they want to see changed. And anybody who wants to do that, they are their name is smeared. They have a lot they're being set up. They're being constantly watched. A lot of lies, rumors, because of change. Because of understanding that, hey, something ain't right. So that's what it's about. The great divide. That's what it's about. How they can make and keep the poor people. Because trust me, y'all, we live in a world with enough money that it shouldn't be a homeless person nowhere. A lot of times people become homeless because of stuff, not drugs, because they fall down on their luck, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like the way this world has resources that they shouldn't even if it ain't nothing in a spot, they should always be in some place instead of outside. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel about that. And a lot of I'll say I really do believe it. But if it wasn't your ex, you dated people that were the so-called hit woman or hit man. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have to physically put you under, emotionally, mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Take you out. Imagine dating somebody for years and not truly knowing who they are. And they have records of things. You know what I mean? And you being who you are, you gotta recognize this and understand it's true. You may not think you're that important, but you're important enough to have somebody come into your life just connected to some people you know. Just to do what? If they gonna be with you, you're gonna be miserable and unhappy for the rest of your life. Or either they gonna take you out. And this is what people be wanting for you. Like I said, they never wanted your best interest. Never want you to shine like a diamond. Everybody gets irritated by a pure soul. But people that are irritated by a pure soul usually don't have one. You know what I mean? So, and death comes in threes. They'll take one person out from each genre, music. Then they'll go get somebody from football, wrestling, 3 straight days, rock, wrestling, and a childhood sitcom star, back to back. And then they'll have you believe that they passed away this way when they really probably was taken out. You know what I mean? But it comes in threes. And if you paid attention, that's exactly what happened. What we just saw. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all y'all support, man. Thank y'all for always watching me, man. God bless y'all. 2 ones. Till next time.